Hey Kevin, where to start? I suppose that pit stop. What happened?
I don't know what happened. So I can't really tell you much. I guess one of the wheels didn't come on properly, but I haven't seen it yet.
Up until that point, you were running in the lower end of the points. It looked all right.
It was going really well, and as the tires, became they really wore down to the carcass, and at that point, when the tires got to that stage, we were really strong. So I think we threw away some points today.
Hey Nicky, sorry to see you out here. What happened out there?
Yeah, I mean, the reason we decided to box is just we had some damage on the car. Obviously, I had the contact with. I'm not sure which horse it was, but yeah, I was struggling with the whole race because with the lap traffic, both my mirrors were completely fogged up. Well, not fogged. It was like proper dirt and like over them. So I literally was driving blind and with the blue flags. I mean, I know there's one car, I know there's two cars, but I mean, I could only do what I think and just wait for them to go by, and then ultimately, I just kind of misjudged it. But literally, I was driving blind, and that's what caused the crash. Yeah.
And those conditions just look so difficult. Multiple drivers struggling out there, and you looked like you were one of them.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it was no part of that race that was fun for me. I mean, it's obviously some drivers will have it easier than others just by nature of the car and how quickly you can build the temp. I mean, it's all down to the tire temp. There's certain laps where it can be drivable for the standards that we were experiencing this weekend. But it still is really undrivable, and you just get in a cycle. You can't generate the temp, and then you're just going off, and it just becomes pointless. I mean, a weekend to forget. I mean, I have to see what I could have done different, whether it would have yielded a different result. I'm not sure, but it was just a disastrous weekend.
Archery, this day just was very unlike you, really. It just looked difficult out there.
It was a disaster, I tell you. From the first lap. In the first corner, someone was spinning one of the Renaults, so I was avoiding it. I spun. I was last of everyone, and then had contact in turn 9. And after that, the steering wheel was like this, and there was a piece missing from the front wing. I couldn't keep the car on track. I lost the count how many times I spun, so it was like a survival from then on to the flag, and felt like a long day.
As a racing driver is used to a car that works so well, how do you even cope with those conditions? Because it must be so frustrating.
I had to try, and I was trying to push because in the end I had nothing to lose, but I couldn't keep the car on track, and it was one of the most difficult races I've done for sure, and so not ideal.